Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm gonna be creating a spring palette. So I decided to kind of go through all of my singles and create a color story that to me is the most appropriate for spring, since we're gonna have spring soon. And I hope it's gonna help me to maybe also reach for my singles more, get a little bit more use out of my collection, and maybe even pan a couple of my singles, because some of the singles that I have are like kind of getting towards hitting a pan. So if I could do that, that would be wonderful. So that's kind of just to preface what we're gonna do in this video. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy that. And in case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows, especially like really special multi-dimensional multi-chrome shadows and very fun bright colors, which is kind of what we're gonna do today. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And yeah, you're gonna see my singles collection or my depotted shades, and we're gonna create hopefully a nice color story out of that. So please keep on watching and have fun. Hi guys, so as you've probably already heard in the thumbnail, as you've probably already heard in the info and read in the thumbnail, I'm gonna be building my spring eyeshadow palette with all of my singles. And I would like to use this palette and kind of put it in my spring palette collection video once I'll film that, which is gonna be in a while. Or I'm not actually sure when I'm posting this video, but I decided to try to curate more build your own palettes and more color stories, and I decided to start seasonally, and then maybe we could get into like building a palette for a specific month. Let me know if you would be interested in that, but for now I would kind of really want to start seasonally, and I want to like curate a palette that will be from my singles and the depotted shades and make it somewhat of a spring-like color story. So hopefully you will like that. And now let's just get into all of these shades and pick what we think is gonna be the best, and then we're gonna put it in a palette of my choice. So I have a couple palettes that are like, I have a couple palettes that I mostly use for like a single type of use. Like I don't really focus on them as a palette per se, but I think one of those shades that could be a contender, either the It's Showtime from the Shroud palette, from this Hello Bean palette, because it's my project plan palette and I would like to pen this at some point. Also maybe the shade Ghoulish. So this is a contender. I'm gonna kind of show you the possibilities and then we're gonna build the color story. Then I have the Colourpop, The Legend of Korra, and I kind of feel like I could use some of the pastel shades, and I also kind of feel like I could use this palette, like the actual magnetic palette, for the color story, because I feel like it's a nice size, like it's 15 pan, and also it's pretty small and easy to carry, so that I could have it with me quite easily. But yeah, I feel like a couple of those light mattes, and this shade also is a little bit of, I'm really close to pan. This one is Star Sign from Terra Moons. So I feel like I could do this. And this one is just to store singles afterwards. Then I have a couple like random ones. So I have Colourpop here. These are just Colourpop singles that I bought. And then this one is one of the shades from the Shroud palette, and these two are depotted Delanchi shades. No, not Delanchi. Or is it Delanchi? How is it called? Yeah, Delanchi. I forgot the brand name for some reason. But I think those shimmers are too dark. But maybe I could like, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about this pastel or maybe the pastel pink. I don't know. Maybe. We're just going through the collection now. Then this one are my depotted Glam Shop shades from either the Alter Ego palette, or these purples are from the Violette palette. And I could definitely do a couple of these like more either pastels or the brighter shades. Can definitely see that. And I have, this is all my Terra Moons shades, and they're pretty much all pastel and springy, and I definitely feel like I should use at least one of the more like iridescent ones. Maybe this one. This one is really gorgeous. This one is, I think, Serpents. So I feel like pretty much any of these shades would be wonderful. This one I think doesn't have anything. Yeah, I don't know why I have it here. Sorry. And I have these, which a couple of them are depotted from Glam Shop and repressed, and couple are just, and most of them are from the original palettes. They're these Makeup Obsessions palettes. But I feel a couple of these, again, lighter shades I could technically use, because this is magnetic. So we'll see. Then I have my Mika shimmers here. So we're definitely gonna touch a couple of these. And a couple of them are kind of close to pan, so maybe I could, you know, hit pan on them. And then this also has depotted shades from Glam Shop. This is the, not the Sorbet palette, but the other one. How is this called? Korra, I think. Which a couple of these are really beautiful spring, like kind of more like beginning of spring shades. So again, something that I could definitely use. So I'm gonna take my magnetic tool and we're gonna start picking up shades. And I could technically also use my Colourpop Pokemon palette, because that one is magnetic, and I could take shades from that, or my Tinkerbell palette. But we definitely need like a yellow, and then if I want a yellow shimmer or yellow matte, I definitely want something yellow, or maybe this bright orange. I feel like, well, does the Legend of Korra have a yellow? Yeah, it does have the airbending. I feel like that one is a nice spring shade. It's also kind of like egg yolk type of shade, and again, eggs, Easter, I feel that also corresponds. So I'm gonna take the yellow, because I feel like we're gonna use that. I'm gonna put it right here. I think we're gonna use the blue. I'm gonna take them out and then I'm gonna put them back in if I need to. I do feel like I want to use the star sign. Then what else could we use? We'll see about this one later on. But I mainly want to focus on the pads that, or shades that I could benefit from, like having a pan, if I'll be able to. So I feel like, is this darker than the Korra palette? No, it's not, just like different tone. Because the Korra shade, the lighter shade, it's like more minty, and this one is more warm, and I kind of want the warmer one. Feel like I'm gonna, the dark greens are kind of similar, but this one has more depth, and I kind of want that one. What else? I feel like we could do like a kind of peachy pink matte as well. I feel like that would be appropriate for spring. So this one is kind of too pink. This one obviously doesn't have peach pink. Oh, maybe one of these. Well, they're not really peachy. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, you could do this one. This one is kind of like a petal shape. Shade. Sorry, I can't speak today. Apparently, it's the poodle. I think that is a nice color for spring. Maybe something from here. No, I'm kind of looking at this shade. I don't remember what it's called. I would have to take it out, but oh wait, I actually forgot. I need the depotting tool for this. So technically we could use this one, which is the muslin. Maybe, we'll see. And I'm kind of thinking about this yellow shimmer. Kind of yellow with like a blue, almost. This is the Jasný latex. So I feel like that one. But yeah, I'm gonna link all the Pinterest inspirations for this because I definitely was inspired by Pinterest. And like I love scrolling through all of these like color palettes and like ideas for like a color story. Then I feel like we do need this botanical shade. Is this one no, this one is Fairy's Wings actually, I forgot. Because it's like a pink, green, gold. It is so gorgeous and so sparkly and fairy-like, and I just feel like that is exactly what spring is about. I also kind of feel like this one would be perfect summer shade, but I feel like this one, sorry, that one is also like really nice, but I don't know if it's not too similar to the Jasný latex. Can you work? Thank you. Like they're definitely darker and more pink, the shade Millenario. You know what, I'm gonna keep them both and we'll see. Do I want anything else from this? Kind of wouldn't mind like bluer, but we'll see. I could get into this one. This is the Terra Moons shades. And I feel like I kind of still really like the orange, but I feel like we already have like kind of warm shades. Maybe like purpley shade would be really nice. But for inner corner, well, we could do this one. This one is Haram. Let me see. Let me find some purple that I could pan, because that would be wonderful. We have this purple, but I kind of, I don't know, I would want something a little bit more flowery and a little bit more pastel-y. I'm kind of wondering if I should do white, because I am kind of intrigued by that. Maybe we're gonna try that. Let me take it out and we'll see. If it's not gonna be good, then I'll just, you know, if I'm not gonna like it in the color story, I'll put it back in. But for now, I think these ones are my Pendo's eyeshadows. Maybe I could do one of them. Which one? The dark green, maybe? Because for me, spring is mostly about green, if I'm being honest. So that's that. I'm still looking for purple. I could do shimmer purple, but I kind of want something with the blue shades. I could do this one, but I don't know. Not fully sure about that, but you know what? Let me pull it out here and I'll put it back if I don't feel it. And then maybe what else are we kind of missing? This is really hard to figure out. But I love building palettes. You know what? I actually forgot I have my depotted shades from Oden's Eye. And those are definitely my project pan. That's like the most important project pan. And I've actually frankened this these two shades. It's the Wonderful by from the Christmas Eve by Oden's Eye, and then the Wonderful and the Blue Sky. They're both shimmers. They're the blue shimmers and the purple shimmers from the Christmas Eve, and they're so gorgeous together. So I kind of feel like that one. Yeah, none of these really look springy. They're very autumnal. I feel like this one. That could be a good idea, right? So that I can multitask. I feel like we kind of have what I wanted, but we'll see when we'll start swatching. Okay, so let me try to first of all arrange them in somewhat of like a neat manner that will work for us. I definitely want the blue with like the green and the yellow. But I'm just thinking about like all of the like yellow blue flowers. So I definitely want that next to each other. I feel like maybe the pink could be there as well. Maybe here. Oh yeah, I kind of, oh sorry, you can't see half of it. I always forget that I need to check the camera. Kind of like this, maybe. Then what we could do. I'm not fully sure, but I'll figure. Okay, so I like this arrangement so far. Maybe this one here. This one here. And then we'll see. Maybe here. I kind of like that. Right, where are we gonna put you? Kind of like this over here. Not sure about this one. Maybe. You know what? I really like this color story. Let me try to put it in the pan to see if I actually like it in the pan. And then we're gonna swatch it if I still like it. So I'm gonna take the shadows out from the Legend of Korra. And I should probably wipe it down. Since like, you know, it's kind of dirty. But yeah, let me just kind of take it all out. And we're gonna arrange it over there the way that it's supposed to be. Or like the way that I want it to be, I should say. But yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this palette because I've been rearranging a couple of different things lately, and also I've been kind of traveling with her a bit, even though I haven't really used her, but I always try to bring her to like force myself to wear it, but also sometimes I just don't feel like wearing this color story. Sometimes I do genuinely want to wear this, and like it's just very much how I feel that day. And some days you just don't really feel. So let me wash this with a makeup wipe, and I'll be right back. I really wish I had like a lighter palette, like the background for it to be lighter, but I feel like it's still, I mean, I think it's gonna work for the color story. So let me just try to assemble it. So we're gonna start with the Wicked shade from the Hello Beam palette. Then we're gonna use this shade, which is the Muslin from the Muslinova by Glam Shop. It's like it's gonna look different on this background, but whatever. Then we have the Neverland by Colourpop from the Tinkerbell palette. This looks very kind of rosy garden, like starting to awake. Then we have the Glam Shop Camien from the Violette palette. I love these two shades next to each other. Then this is the Franken shade from Oden's Eye, the Wonderland and Night Sky, sorry, Wonderful Night Sky. Then we have this white one from the Makeup Obsessions palette. Honestly, this is really pretty. I might do a look just with these 6 at some point. I kind of really enjoy that. Then we have Charon by Terra Moons. Then we have this Airbending by the Legend from the Legend of Korra. It's supposed to be here originally. Then we have Fairy's Wings by Makeup Beauty Shop. Then Poodle from Colourpop. This is a single shadow that you can buy. I think you can still buy it. And this one is the Yasni Latex from the Millenario palette. And I'm glad that there's a couple Millenario shades because I kind of really want to use it. I haven't used it yet. I only depotted it. So this is the water bending from Colourpop. Its origin is supposed to be in this place, but we have it here. Then this is the star sign that I usually have over here. Then this is the Hello Bean, it's Showtime, this beautiful green. And then this one is Millenario by Mika Beauty Shop. Hey, work, come on. So this is the color store. I mean, come on. It looks so pretty. I feel like it looks really springy. Let me know down below, but I really feel like this is super springy. So we're gonna start swatching it in the same what is it? In the same order that I showed you the shades. And by the way, let me know if you would like me to see, if you would like to see me using these shades for a look. Maybe I could do like a 2 or 3 look video with this created palette. So should I do it here or well, I'm gonna try it. I'm usually not really good at doing like a small swatches, but we're gonna try. So this is the green shade. And I have this pinky one. This is kind of like a rosy pink. It's beautiful blushy shade. Maybe I should try it as a blush at some point. I feel like it could be really pretty blush. We have the Neverland from Tinkerbell. That one is so pretty. Then this one from the Violette. That one is also, oh sorry, we're not in focus, but that one is also so pretty. Then we're gonna do, oh my God, I always forget to like take something to clean my hands with because I'm stupid. So this one, oh no dirt. I just cleaned you. You can see like this is such a beautiful, just like because the blue base just kind of really gives it base and gives it more like that shiny wet look, because the wonderful shade is kind of topper and it's very, well not very, but it's a bit dry and kind of hard penny. So I feel like now with the more emollient blue, it kind of really, it creates this beautiful wet looking shine. It kind of has a bit of like a darker base, almost like a gunmetal at some areas, but then it just sparkles on the eyes, and I just love that. Then I'm gonna try this one because I've actually never used this one and I don't know how pigmented it's gonna be, but I really hope we're gonna get, I mean, yeah, that shows up, so I feel like I can build it to be white if I'm gonna try hard, and I always do that. I always try hard. Then we have the Charon. I mean, this is just such a perfect shade. I'm sorry, I'm still completely fangirling over that shade. Like, it is just so gorgeous. Then we have the Airbending. Oh, love that shade. Fairy's Wings. Oh, you can see it's so pink, but then it's green when you flip it. It's just so, yeah, I feel like you can see it pretty nice. That's what I like about these hand swatches, like the palm swatches, because you can see the shifts better, I feel like. Then this Poodle shade, and put it here. It's a very vibrant pink, but I feel like that's nice for spring. I don't know. Then this shade, this is from the Millenario. As you can see, like even though it has a yellow base, and I think you can see it right now, the shine is kind of like blue purple. It's very neon, but I mean, look at that. Okay, so it's just so pretty. Then we have the water bending. I mean, I love this blue. I feel like it doesn't swatch as pretty, but it honestly, on the eyes, it is so gorgeous and so, I don't know, it's such a nice shade for my skin tone and stuff. So this is Star Sign. Maybe it's slightly more, also very gentle, but I mean, look at that. And then we have, I don't know, remember this shade? It's Showtime, I feel like that's what it's called. Such a nice green. And then the Millenario, we have to be careful because that one is very flaky. But yeah, I mean, look at that. I feel like we have a lot of kind of pinky shimmers, but hey, I don't give a shit. I love those. I wish I had a bit more purple, but I feel like we can still create like a purple look, and I can always add darker shade with my like palettes and singles elsewhere. So I feel like this is a really nice color style. Let me know what you think about this, and definitely let me know if you want me to create look or looks, if you would like to see me using or like filming my regular 2 to 3 look per palette videos, because I usually really like to show you a couple different options what you can do if you have similar color story or if you have just similar shades in your collection, how to use them and what to do with them. So let me know if you would like that. But I am very happy with this color story and I feel like I'm gonna keep it this way. So I will link all of these shades down below, or the palettes that they're from, if I can link that. Obviously a couple of these might not be available anymore and might not exist anymore, but if they are, I will definitely link that. And let me know if you would change anything about this color story. But I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be super happy to see you with another one. And if you have a palette that you want me to dupe with my collection, also let me know down below, and I will gladly do that, because I do really want to use my singles and my depotted shades more. But yeah, with this, I'm gonna love you and leave you. So, bye!